grammar students, it's Chelsea here with Let's Talk. Today, let's break down the past continuous tense. So, you guys remember the present continuous tense, right? It looks like this. I am teaching. We use present continuous tense to tell us what's happening right now. I am standing, I am talking, I am teaching, I am writing, you are listening, you are watching. And the form of present continuous is the conjugated present form of to be, am, is, or are, plus the verb with an ing ending. I am teaching right now. So, this new tense is called the past continuous tense. Alright, so we use the past continuous tense to talk about an action that was happening at some point in the past behind us. So, what do you think the form is for past continuous? If present continuous uses the simple present form of to be, then past continuous uses the simple past form of to be, was or were. I was teaching, you were teaching. He was teaching, she was teaching, it was teaching, we were teaching, they were teaching. So those normal conjugations for was and were. Plus our ing verb. All right? So, past continuous tells us what was happening at a time in the past. So, it can be a specific time. I was teaching. At 4 p.m. yesterday. I started before 4 p.m. At 4, I was still teaching. It was an action happening at that moment. Or you were teaching last week at this specific time in the past. But we can also use past continuous in kind of a fun way. We often use past continuous to give the background before a story begins. So, I could say, we were standing in line at the bank when someone stole my purse. So this is the exciting part. This is the story. When someone stole my purse. Oh, it's crazy. So we use past continuous to kind of get you ready. Okay, this is what was happening, and then this crazy thing happened. Okay, something else. She at the bookstore. When a car drove through the window. She was just standing there looking at books, and then the car drove through the window. It was crazy. Last one. I was walking past the fire station and talking on my cell phone and then a bird flew into my face. Bird flew right into my face, and I dropped my phone. You know, bird flies, ah, and then the phone falls down. So all these past continuous sentences are setting up the story. And then the story happens in past simple. Stole, drove, flew, dropped. But we use past continuous to say what happened first. Okay, so let's talk some form here. Okay, so we've got to be plus ing. To be is our auxiliary verb, and the ing verb is the main verb. So to make a sentence negative, we don't need to add do or does. We already have the auxiliary verb. We'll just add not. I was not teaching. You were not sleeping. And we can do contractions between our helping verb, our auxiliary verb, and not. So, I wasn't teaching. You weren't sleeping. He wasn't sleeping. She wasn't sleeping. It wasn't sleeping. We weren't sleeping. They weren't sleeping. And to make questions, we'll follow the same word order. Question word, auxiliary verb, subject, main verb, object or other. Why were you driving so fast? So that to be is that auxiliary verb, question word, auxiliary verb, subject, main verb, object. Or without a question word. Was he going to the hotel? And for the short answer, we can say yes, he was, or no, he wasn't. Yes, you were, no, you weren't. Subject and the auxiliary verb. These ing verbs are the same as present continuous tense, So all those spelling rules, syllables, and Y, and CVC, those are all the same, okay? All right, so in the comments, tell me, what were you doing at 6 p.m. last night? I'm Chelsea, telling you it's not nerdy being wordy. Let's talk again soon.